Welcome to Flutterverse. Today we will discuss the Flutter SDK. It includes what is Flutter, why should you use Flutter, who uses Flutter, and conclusion. So let's start. Flutter is an open source SDK for developing cross-platform applications. Flutter SDK is built on a Dart programming language and developed by Google. It was introduced by Google in 2015. That time, it was launched with the name Sky with only Android support. Later in 2018, stable version of Sky introduced with new name Flutter with Android and iOS support. Recently, they introduced Flutter 2.0 with web, Mac, Windows and embedded support. In September 2021, Google released the latest version of Flutter, which is 2.5, and also we have the latest version of Dart programming language 2.14. With Flutter, we can develop application for Android, iOS, web, Windows, Mac OS and embedded platforms with single code base. Now, why should you use Flutter? There are many advantages of Flutter from development and business perspective. So first of all, with Flutter, you can easily build beautiful user interface for all kind of supported platforms. Flutter uses widgets for building UIs. Widgets are small components like Lego bricks. We can build user interfaces by arranging widgets like we build something by arranging Lego bricks. There are a lot of widgets available for various UI requirements. Basically, there are two types of widgets, stateless widgets and stateful widgets. We will discuss more about widgets in upcoming Flutter tutorials. Secondly, Flutter application performance is fast. Applications made with Flutter can deliver nice and smooth performance on any device. Although, it matters how clean and efficient code structure you have implemented. In some scenarios, complex use cases also makes a difference. Third, application development is fast due to hot reload functionality. Developers can make some changes and instantly can see the applied changes. In addition, you can build an application with a single code base for all platforms and all screen sizes without any additional major changes. Moreover, Flutter is an open source SDK. You can clone and make changes in Flutter SDK and use it in your own way. Flutter also supports additional packages and plugins for external features, like you want to connect to Firebase or SQLite database, connectivity related features, image, audio, and video specific features, etc. You can create your own packages or plugins in Flutter. Flutter also supports communication with native programming languages. For example, in Android, you want to integrate some functionality which is written in Java language to your Flutter project. Then, using method channel and event channel, you can use that without rewriting the whole functionality in Flutter. But it only works with Android devices. Same goes for other platforms. Lastly, it is easy to learn. You just need to be aware of object oriented programming concept. And that's all. The Flutter developer community is growing too, as it is becoming popular. If you are stuck somewhere, you can always refer to Flutter official documentation, Stack Overflow answers, Medium articles, YouTube tutorials, and other websites and portals found on internet. I have mentioned some links in the description. Please check it out in the end. Now let's see how Flutter is doing in industry. Due to these features of Flutter, many organizations adapted Flutter for developing their end user applications. As you can see here, we have many big companies in the list like Google itself, Alibaba, Baidu, Dream11, Tencent, Philips, Toyota, and many more. They have made their products with Flutter. For example, Google Pay is made with Flutter. You can check out more apps on Flutter's official website, which is flutter.dev. So, from career perspective, if you are thinking about adapting Flutter technology, then there is a scope as a Flutter application developer. Thus, many startups and entrepreneurs choose Flutter because it is fast, productive, and cost efficient for development purposes. Let's have a look how amazing the Flutter is. Here, I have already set up the development environment. For you, I will show you how to set up the same in next tutorials. Here we have a counter application which is pre-built when you create a new project in Flutter. This is the Flutter application directory structure. Here we have folders like Android, Build, iOS, Lib, Test, and Web, and many files like gitignore, pubspec, analysis options, and some supportive files. Let's make some changes in main.dart file and see how fast we can have results. See, it is that fast. In a blink of an eye, we have results in our hands. In conclusion, I would say for beginners, it's good to go with Flutter. There are a lot of opportunities. I have mentioned Flutter Developer Roadmap in description for your reference. Please check that out. If you are already a mobile developer and want to switch to Flutter, I assure you that Flutter won't disappoint you. And for business purposes, you should evaluate requirements for each project if Flutter fits in according to your requirement or not. If you have any queries, then comment down. Also comment your thoughts about this video. Please like and share this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you, take care, and see you next time.